So I had a conversation today with one of my elders, and we had this initiative or vision that we're trying to get the congregation to believe in and buy into and participate in. And he was talking about something that he did that was pretty close alignment with what we're trying to get everybody to believe in and buy into. And he's 70 some years old. He's a good guy. One of the greatest blessings for that church, no question. But anyhow, as I'm talking to him about what he did, I said, you know, what would have really helped is if you took a picture of doing it. And that's so weird. Like, I'm 49 years old. I'll be 50 this summer, and I'm talking to a 70-some-year-old guy about, you know, if you took a picture of doing that, that would really be helpful. And he understood. He understood the context. We weren't talking about taking a picture of what he did for brag points. But the world we live in now is driven visually. You know, we've talked before, as God told Samuel, you know, man looks at the outside, God looks at the inside. There's something about what we see. Perception does matter. It's a reason why you know, paint your house. It's a reason why you wash your car. It's a reason why you should wash your face, or you know, take care of stuff, right? Like, that stuff matters because you care about it. But I was in talking to him about the context of taking a picture, and he looked at me and we both agreed. I was like, but it's awkward, isn't it? Like, we didn't grow up in an era where you took selfies. I grew up in an era, what I remember is disposable film and Polaroids. That's what I remember. You bought the flashes that sat on top of your camera, and you bought them in a box and they put them on top, and I'm pretty sure that's what made the Polaroids come out. Disposable cameras, you took your pictures and you took them to a local like Walmart, and a day or two later, or 24 hours later, you had some pictures. You didn't know what they looked like till you got them, but there you go. And so we've come a long way with that. But my point is, taking the pictures helps bring other people in on the conversation. And I gave him the illustration that I'm going to give you right now. Right now, we are in the midst of our first 90 days of discipline. And it's an initiative to focus on our spiritual, mental, relational, and physical health, built on the framework of biblical manhood. And there's different things guys have to do every day. There's things we implement into our week. But one of the things that we've told them that we expect them to do is take pictures and post them in the Facebook group. These are grown men my age. Some of them are older. Some of them are younger. And I said, I'm not looking for, you know, 30 selfies. I'm just looking for a few pictures that show you're on board. You're still doing it. I'm telling you right now, the engagement in that group is remarkable. The engagement in the 90 days group is incredible. Guys are seeing the pictures, they like the post, and then they're leaving comments under the post. They're keeping the conversation going. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, we can utilize our social media. You can utilize your Facebook, your Instagram, your X, your LinkedIn, your whatever, and you can bring people in on the conversation of how you are living as a man of God. We're not looking for brag points. I've never posted a picture of my quiet time in the morning. I call it Coffee with Christ. Well, we call it that because a friend of mine come up with the idea. I've never posted it and had a bunch of people say, you have the most amazing setup for your personal worship. It's never going to happen. It's a Bible, it's a journal, it's my baton with names on it, cup of coffee. But I do that to show other guys, hey, this is what I'm doing every day. And what we're seeing is other men in our Quiet Life Facebook group are starting to post. Men who have been in that group for a very long time, and for whatever reason, they're finally jumping on board. 90 days of discipline, same thing. We're seeing guys starting to do it. We see this in Tribe. We see this in other communities. Men's Retreat, we used to create groups for that, and we'd see guys take pictures of them packing up their truck, loading their gear on, you know, to TSA or whatever, like, hey, I'm on my way to the retreat. And other guys started to do it. And what you do in 2025 is you use those simple pictures that cost you absolutely nothing, and you're bringing other men in on the conversation. Is it awkward sometimes? Yep, but so is life. You know, like I said, I'll be 50 this year. Be married for 24 years. Got 24 years. I got 3 kids. The years of being concerned about what people think of me are fading quickly. And most of the time, it is what it is. I don't put out content to say, look at me, I'm a wonderful man, you should try to be more like me. I put out content, we share pictures, we do this stuff because we say, there's a story to be told. God's allowing us to be a part of this story. We'd love to invite you to be a part of it as well. So just think about it. Could you use your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, for the glory of God, to show other people what you're doing, to bring other people in on the conversation? And if you're willing to do it, I just believe you're going to reach a lot more people than you recognize. Hey, just a thought. I'll talk to you in a bit.